Welcome to the Annie Frey YouTube channel. Here I am going to answer 10 questions about myself and my partners in crime on the radio show here on FM News Talk 97.1's Annie Frey show are going to answer the questions as well. And we'll see if our answers match. So watch, comment below if you think any of us got the answer right or if you think we could have had a better answer to any of these questions. Comment down below, say hello, thank you for being here, subscribe to the YouTube channel and also hit that notification bell. Here are the questions.
Hello, Tony and Katie here. Talking about, you ready?
Yes.
Pull it together. They haven't even
So
started yet and she's laughing. All right.
If you could be any animal,
Which animal would you be? What animal would Annie be?
I would say like a family dog. I think it would be great to be able to be with the people who you love and take naps when you want to take naps and play when you want to play, but mostly get to be with, surrounded by people who mean a lot to you, and it's like a simple life that seems to be filled with affection from those people who you like. So I would say family dog.
It'd have to be a really smart, strategic animal, like a dolphin. That's what I would think Annie would be. Very strategic, intelligent.
Now, you know how this game works? What are we doing here?
Blistering pen.
Oh, no, I don't want that. You're supposed to guess what she's going to say.
I think that she would pick a dolphin.
You think that she's going to say she's a dolphin?
Yes.
I am going to say that she would be a mama bear.
Dolphin is, I can't even say it. It's much better. It's much better.
Mama bear.
Wrong.
Protective of her kids.
So are dolphins.
Fiercely defensive of her family.
So are dolphins.
If you could swap places with anyone at 97.1 for just a day,
Who would it be?
I'm gonna say Tony Colombo.
Our
Annie?
boss, Becky.
Oh yeah, running it,
Our
right?
running the show.
Running the show.
That's Annie.
Because Tony gets to read the news, he gets to be in the conversation, but he's kind of his own man in the sense that he gets to write his own news reports.
I'll say she's gonna switch places with Becky for the
Or
day.
Jeff Allen.
And she's gonna, because then she has the opportunity to put in all the rules as she sees fit.
And stay involved in the conversation taking place on my show, which I think is super fun. But he also gets to participate in the Glover Show, which is a very different animal than the Annie Frey Show, and fun and goofy and silly. So I enjoy listening to the Dave Glover Show every evening on my way home from work. So probably Tony Colombo.
And if there's one thing Annie likes to do,
yes.
it's to make rules.
It's manage.
Make rules. What are we doing here? What is Annie's biggest
Pet peeve. Mouth chewing noises that just make me wanna.
If anybody knows this,
I do.
it's you.
I know that she does not like mouth noises. So when people do
But it's not what I expected.
that,
I can't even handle thinking about it right now. If you were eating food and you were making noise and I can
she does not like mouth noises. So if you're eating loudly or chewing gum loudly or doing that,
even just once, it's called misophonia, and it just like gets in my ear and it makes me like I have chest tightness just thinking about it right now.
she'll lose her mind.
Ugh.
She will lose her mind.
Ugh, that's gross. I'm gonna say her biggest pet peeve is when people don't. I don't want to say they don't follow. I don't want to say not follow the script, but I'm gonna say
Follow
when they,
the rule.
yeah, when they go when there's a plan, and somebody deviates from that plan for no apparent reason, that's what she doesn't like. I don't
She
know.
wants you to follow the rules.
Stay on track. We talked about this.
We're making Annie seem like a dictator.
No.
She's not. She just is like, she likes to follow the rules.
She's kind of a dictator.
Just chew with your mouth closed, please.
If Annie was a crayon, what color would she be?
I'm gonna just say, I don't know the right answer to this, but I would say red.
Red.
Because it's bold, it gets people's attention, and it's something that I think is bright, colorful, pleasant.
I think she'd choose red.
Red.
Red, it's America's color.
Yeah. I'll go with red.
Red. It's America's
It is
color.
America's-
It's fierce.
It's the conservative color.
It's a conservative. It's strong. Stands by itself.
Okay.
Red.
But kind of means business a little bit, so I would say red.
How does Annie generally handle things that are not going as planned in the studio?
When things don't go as planned, I usually feel like my number one goal is to make sure that everybody who has to come together.
She just starts cussing at everybody and just screaming like a petulant child.
Yelling.
I try to diffuse the situation a little bit to make people feel comfortable to be able to do the things that they have to do to make the situation right.
When it's not a controlled environment, Annie will take the leadership role and try to control the environment. So if things are a little bit chaotic, she steps into that leadership role and she'll take on the weight and say, what can I do? How can I help? What needs to get done?
Like the ultimate goal has to be to get everything back on track and then we'll exhale afterwards.
No, exactly what Katie said. She takes control. She takes control. She doesn't get bothered by it, and she takes control and gets things back
She's
under
gung-ho.
control. Yeah. And sometimes she cusses at people.
Get down to business, get things going back the way they need to be, ask how I can help. That's how I think I handle it. I hope that's the way it comes off.
So that's how I think she'd handle it.
Are you an early bird or a night owl? Oh my gosh, I'm a night owl. I do not like getting up in the morning.
Night owl.
The worst part of my day is having to get out of bed, but the good news for that is it's all downhill from there. So I can stay up late at night.
Catch that girl tweeting at 3 a.m.
No kidding.
Same with Tony.
Oh.
Both of them staying up.
I'm so sorry, Katie Fitzpatrick, for the super late messages that I send to you from time to time.
All hours of the night.
I've been working with 97.1 for over 10 years. Jeff Allen, who has been my boss for all of those years, knows that it's very normal to get an email or a message from me at 11:30 like, hey, I was working on this. So definitely a night owl. I work very well, get bursts of energy in the evening, and also as a mama, that's when the kids are asleep, that's when I can get stuff done.
Every Disney text conversation Annie and I have had has been after midnight. After 1 in the morning.
They're crazy. Neither one of them can get to bed.
Mornings? Nope.
If Annie could have any other job not in radio, what would it be?
I would run for office. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Politician.
Ooh, good one.
I
want to say front office of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Mm-hmm. We're
Yeah,
both
we
good.
know our people.
Mm-hmm.
What do you bring to the show that would be missed if you weren't there?
She's the host
Everything.
of the effing show.
The
Everything.
host. All of it.
Going back to the part where I said I don't sleep, I just have a lot of information in my brain on a regular basis, trying to file all of the different news stories that are happening at any given time. I stay pretty up to date on it, so I think I'm pretty well read in the day-to-day regard. So I think I have a knowledge base there, certainly an Illinois knowledge base about Illinois politics and taxpayer obligations and all that type of stuff. I think that would be something that I bring to the table.
She's an idea woman. She always is bringing crazy ideas to the show to make it, to improve it. Ideas all the time.
And there'd be less cussing,
Yeah, that's true.
And
Golly,
yelling.
she's a sailor.
right? And less dictatorship.
And I also like to make people laugh, and I also like to keep it lighthearted, I guess. I think politics is important and interesting, but I also think that if it makes us angry at each other all the time, I don't want to be involved in it.
Who would play Annie in a movie?
Amy Schumer. I don't know.
Oh god, it'd have to be someone that was very
Reese
assertive.
Witherspoon.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon would be great. It'd have to be a woman that's very assertive. I could see like Blake Lively.
Leanne Rimes.
I love Leanne Rimes. That's a good one. I'm going with that. Leanne Rimes, very assertive, charismatic.
She's not gonna say Leanne Rimes though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Shoot.
Who's she gonna say? I'm gonna stick with Leanne Rimes because I'm proud of that one. Because Leanne Rimes would play a good Annie Frey.
I'm going with that. She might not pick it, but I think
She's not gonna pick it. We're not gonna get these points, but she's gonna be happy
only
with
one
us.
missed.
She's gonna be
Everything
proud
else
of us
is- yeah.
that we said that,
It's good.
and that's all that matters. Because
Do we want to win?
She'll start yelling at us.
Is that the object of the game? Is that we want to
I
win?
mean, I think so. I think you try to. How does Annie best unwind?
From a long week at work.
Watching Disney movies.
Ooh, good one.
With the kids.
My favorite thing to do is to go be at home with my kids and watch a Disney movie and spend time with my husband and just kind of be.
Well, what about boxing? What about kickboxing?
That's true.
That's a good stress reliever for her.
She does.
I don't think she's
like
gonna say
to
that
beat
though.
Somebody up.
I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna go with Katie.
We did
and
a lot
say
of teamwork.
Disney, watching a Disney movie on the couch with the kids.
In a place where I'm not updating myself on the latest development in a Mueller report or talking about the latest development on some sort of bickering between politicians. I kind of like to unplug and spend time with my family. At my house, I've worked very hard to make that as an enjoyable place as I can, so it is kind of a retreat and a solace. So I'd say being at home with my family. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please consider subscribing below to the Annie Frey YouTube channel. We really appreciate you being here, and if you want to get notified when we upload brand new content to this YouTube channel, make sure you hit that notification bell. Ring the bell, and you'll find out whenever we update this YouTube channel with new content. So subscribe below, ring that notification bell, and you will be in the know each time we put up new information for you.
All right, you got the questions?
No.
I thought she said, did she say she sent them to you?
No, you. She
Me?
sent it to you, yeah.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Who'd you send them to, Annie?
You.
Is it these?
Yeah, I've never even seen those. Okay, so you're.
Is it these?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?